This is the Spanish Football Podcast YouTube channel. I'm Phil Kitromilides, this is Sid Lowe.
Hello.
We're in the middle of Madrid and it is the Champions League final right here in just a few days' time.
Fairness, it's about 20 kilometres away at the Wonder.
Alright, Sydney.
Smart ass.
Anyway, no Spanish sides involved, but they are playing in Spain, and they are two English sides that both Sid and I have quite a lot of affection for. Let's put it like that. He would quite like one to win, I would quite like the others. Liverpool against Spurs. It's interesting because two Premier League sides, the Premier League finished what feels like quite a long time ago, about a long gap now. And I just wonder if a side like Liverpool that works on that intensity, that comes flying out the block so much, maybe having that break could affect them.
I mean, kind of traditional idea is always that a break is good for you, a rest is good for you, you get people fit, you get people ready, but I just wonder if there is a risk of losing some momentum. Now, the chances are, off the back of that Premier League campaign, that maybe Liverpool could have done with a break, but maybe not a break quite as long as this, or maybe not even that. Maybe they would have preferred to go straight into this. Obviously, it's also given time for Spurs to get Harry Kane fit again. We don't know if he'll start, but we've been told that he's ready to play, and that makes a huge difference. I still look back on that performance against Spain in February, and he was absolutely extraordinary. I think he's a wonderful player. And I agree with you. I feel like this could be slightly problematic for Liverpool, that they might lose some of that momentum.
This is what happened in the Premier League. Liverpool finished 26 points ahead of Spurs.
Wow.
Liverpool scored 22 goals more than Spurs. Liverpool conceded 17 goals fewer than Spurs. And Liverpool beat Spurs twice over the course of the season.
But neither time have they beat them
convincing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, maybe the second time was a bit more convincing than the first. I think they needed a late goal. But yeah, in theory, it's Liverpool's to lose.
But then maybe that's the other part of this. I mean, you talk about the momentum, you talk about the physical condition, maybe there's a psychological element to this. And there's a psychological element that says, does it help to come into the game with the expectation on you? Does it help to come into the game not with the expectation on you? Now look, first things first, both teams want to win. So I mean, you know, let's get rid of any idea that they're just happy to be there. But of course, Spurs have come through two almost miraculous ties against Manchester City and against Ajax. And I wonder if that takes some of the pressure off. I wonder if Liverpool, who were chasing the league title, who were in the final last year, who have just done what they did to Barcelona, again, you could argue the same thing. That's miraculous and therefore they're delighted to be there. But it does feel, doesn't it, like it's Liverpool that have perhaps more of an obligation to win it than Spurs do, and I don't know if that might actually be problematic for them.
Both sides get into the final in unbelievably dramatic ways. Has this been one of the best Champions League seasons?
Brilliant.
I mean, I can't think of
we
one
shouldn't
that's
say this because it's been a great Champions League season without all those Spanish teams, you know.
Yeah.
Valencia knocked out the group. Actually, very unfortunate to get knocked out the group, I think. Real Madrid totally destroyed in two games against Ajax, of course. Atletico Madrid very good in the first game against Juventus, but then blew it. And Barcelona did, well, that weird thing that Barcelona have now done 2 years in a row. But it has been brilliant. It's been so much fun, and it brings you back to this. You know, this isn't really what we're here for because we're here to talk about the final, but it brings you back to this idea about changing the Champions League. And this year, perhaps more than any other year, it feels like a massive pity, doesn't it, to change a format that largely works pretty well.
So we're here in the centre of Madrid. We're very excited for the game. It should be a great game, and hopefully everybody behaves themselves.
There's a ball there, can I kick it?
No, you cannot kick it.
Come on.
Listen, subscribe and listen to the podcast. It's out throughout the summer at patreon.com/TSFP.